Good morning, welcome to another episode of Roger Chases Lost Causes next to motorways. The motorway bit I added on. It is Saturday morning. It is supposed to be awful weather this weekend, and there's this one tiny window of opportunity to take a photo I've been thinking about all week, and that's what we're going to try to do. The problem I have is that I'm a little bit behind. The sun's almost too high for the photo, so it's a lost cause. There's too much cloud cover, there's too much noise with the motorway next to me, and yeah, everything's not quite right. If I was half an hour earlier this morning, would have helped, but I wasn't. And also, I underestimated how far away the spot that I'm trying to get to is from where you park your car. I thought it was just a short little spot just down the lane, and it turns out it's like a good half a kilometre, and that wasn't well planned at all, even looking at the maps. The maps aren't even up to date yet because this little area I'm going to is quite new, so there's that. I guess I'll check in again once I can see the sun. It's just peaking, look, just over there. It's just peaking above the horizon. I kind of need to get here before it's up. Hopefully when that sun does peak a little bit more, it's going to give me the exact light I'm looking for, and if not, that'll give me some light. But the crucial thing is that there should be some mist over the water, and that's what I'm really chasing. So wish me luck is all I can say to that. The lights changed and it's not what I wanted, and we're too close to the motorways. It's terrible to swap for a video. We're going to try to take at least some photos. I plan to use the tripod and different lenses today, but I don't think I'm going to have the light for long enough, so we're going to maybe pull this one a wash and see if we can just salvage something. This rickety old thing I've had since school. It's not a great tripod. But it gets the job done. Sometimes. Hope beyond hope that I can get up height. Can't really afford a new tripod, which is why I'm putting up with this thing, but I really do need one. Normally I'd use the app to take longer exposure, but I'm only shooting at a second. I find the 2-second timer is perfect for me. I also have no idea if this is even going to make anywhere near a close to decent photo. But I like what the mist is doing over on the hills, and I like what the colours are starting to do as the sun comes up, which is what I was after. I wish I had a better vantage point. I wish I could shoot a bit wider. The trees are in the way. Now the sun's coming up, I'm starting to get a little bit more colour in the hills. The mist is becoming clearing a little bit, but it's also a little bit more obvious, I think, in some of the images. So that's kind of good, but the reflections in the water despite the fact the water isn't perfectly still and is moving. It looks really nice and serene, despite the noise that clearly ruins the whole atmosphere. I'm going to stand up on this rock and try not to fall down. Despite everything, I think this is mission accomplished. There was another boat before I got distracted by the birds I want to grab. Right, the light's completely gone behind the cloud. That cloud's going to go from fog to rain. I should get it going. Rickety old thing. Still, it did the job. Chasing Lost Causes. I got some good photos out of there, I think. You guys will know before I do, but I came here thinking that this area over here was, as you can see, it's all caged off. But I came here thinking that this whole area here was open. It's not open. Not even in the slightest is this open. So, in that sense, it was a disaster because I was going to perch myself down there early in the morning where it's nice and clear, no obstruction of view, and get some good shots of the boats in the water over by Herald Island. But instead, I had to shoot through a gap in the trees further up path, so I still got pretty much the kind of shots I was looking for. But if I'd got it earlier and had the vantage point I really wanted, I could have shot much wider. I was hoping to play with the 9mm and shoot for longer. So the 9mm on a long exposure, soften the water right down and capture the fog, and I was hoping to get a really good image out of that. But I think what I got was nice. I don't think it was a waste of time. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta chase lost causes. It was more lost than I thought it was going to be, but you still sometimes get some nice shots out of it, and that's really what we're all about. So anyway, hopefully the audio on this comes out since I'm walking past a motorway. Like quite literally, it's right there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon in another video, and take care of yourselves out there. The world's still a mad place, so yeah, see you guys soon. Bye for now.